Good morning, dear Toastmaster and guests.
Good morning.
Welcome to the 722nd meeting of Madras Toastmasters Club. For those who don't know Toastmasters International, it is a non-profit organization founded by Ralph C. Smedley in 1924. Mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutual supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are 4 core values of Toastmasters International: integrity, dedication to excellence, service to the member, and respect for the individual. With this, I'm hand over the stage to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Suhasini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rizwan. Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Good morning, Toastmasters, fellow members, and honorable guests. I declare the opening of President Distinguished Madras Toastmasters Club 722nd meeting. Before that, I want to convey. So I read a book called Miracle Morning. So I used to get up in the early morning like 3:40 or 4:30 like that. But whenever I reach 8 o'clock, I did all the 6 things which that book mentioned. I so really happy about it that I am following those kind of activities. They mentioned savers. These are all the 6 activities when we do before early in the morning. This will save us in our day-to-day life activities, and also it will make us to go in our towards our passion and towards our goal and aim everything. That they mentioned like savers, SAVERS. S stands for silence. Whenever I woke up, definitely I have 15 minutes of silence so that whatever coming to my mind, I will note it down in a paper to have that as an activity on the entire day. The next thing is affirmation. I have a habit of writing out my passion and goals in my plank or in my board, and I have affirmation on the same, like 20 or 10 I am having set of goals over there. I wrote those kind of things in my scribbling pad or in my board, and I will read that kind of affirmation. They also mentioned in that book as a second letter of us, savers. And V is a visualization. Mostly if we have any passions or goals, we have an imagination, no? If you want to buy a car, we have an imagination, like I used to have a car like this shape, this color, and that visualization. So that is also coincide with my habit. And the third thing is exercise. I have a habit of doing yoga in the early morning, 5:30 to 6:30. So that is also coincide with my day-to-day activities. And then the 5th things they mentioned, reading. Hope reading, most of them having a reading habit. I too have a reading habit. The 5th things, reading. It helps us to maintain the positive mindset for the entire day. If you read at least a 5-page or 10-page, the final S is scribbling, like journaling it is. So by whatever we want to do in the thing, we can make it as a do list, or what we learned yesterday, we can write those. These 6 things, no, it coincides with my habit. So I'm happy to share with you. Hope everyone has similar kind of habits. Maybe it varies, but the Miracle Morning book suggested that these 6 habits will save us and will also help us to improve our to move our thing towards a passion. So I want to share those things with you. Before introducing a TMOD, I want to welcome our guest. Shall we have a guest introduction? Divya, yourself.
Yeah,
If you can come here. This is introducing yourself and how you come to know about Madras Toastmasters.
okay. Good morning. Hello, I'm Divya. So currently I'm working in a travel agency. So we send people places. And previously I was working in a similar tourism sector where I have taken, people with Vidya Lakshmi, and she is a good friend of mine for 7 years, and already I have come here. So this is my second visit. In my previous job, Sundays I'll be working. So in this current job, I'll be free on Sundays. So I think I'll be meeting you guys regularly. Thank you.
Good morning to all. Actually, I was myself, Manoj Kumar Yadav, and I was a part of this club, and I left this club for about 6 months ago, or 4 to 5 months ago, because I had to go to somewhere. But now I am here. I will be here till March. So I believe, when I joined the club 4 to 5 months ago, it was great confidence booster. I felt that, and you are able to perform on stage. You are able to communicate well. So after I left, I felt that now I am not that confident. So I thought that I should try again. I should join the club, and that's all about. Thank you.
Just introduce yourself.
My name is Kriti. I'm studying 8th standard. I came to know about Toastmasters about my mission. Thank you.
Today, Toastmaster of the day is Toastmaster Saravanan. He is working in piping department of DOW Incorporation. His hobbies: reading books, cycling, playing with his kids. Let's welcome Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Saravanan.
Thank you, President. I welcome you all to the 722nd meeting of our Madras Toastmasters Club. Today I am happy to play the role of Toastmaster of the Day, TMOD role. In the year 2015, Barack Obama administration banned the usage and production of microbeads in US. Few years back, our Tamil Nadu government has initiated a campaign named as Meendum Manjapai. The common thing between these two events or this attempt is it is associated with the nuisance created by plastic waste, and it is related to our theme of the day, that is plastic everywhere. Theme is plastic everywhere. Plastic, we are associated with plastics in a everyday life to a greater margin. We start our day with a toothbrush which is made up of plastics, and we end our day by sleeping over a mattress and a pillow which is also made of plastics. So plastic has engulfed our way of life in a greater way. What is plastic? Plastic is a man-made material engineered to have resistance to degradation from heat, moisture, and chemicals. The word plastic is derived from a Greek word known as plastikos, which is something which can be molded or shaped to any shape whichever wanted. The advent of plastic started with the development of the item named as celluloid. It was prepared from it was a semi-synthetic plastic. It was developed from a natural polymer known as cellulose, which is available in the plant. This was mainly developed to replace ivory, which is used for making billiards ball. Celluloid is also prevalently used for making photographic films. In the year 1909, Leo Beckeland, a Belgian scientist, developed a fully synthetic plastic material from coal tar, which is an unconvertible deposit in the distillation column of a crude. He created a bakelite which is fully synthetic, and it was having excellent electrical and heat resistant properties, so it was prevalently used in electrical equipments, and it also used it to make telephones in those days. During Second World War, the research on plastic was achieved a greater motivation to develop a more alternative material over the scarce resources like rubber and metals. At the end of the World War, few plastic materials are developed which we are all aware of. For example, polystyrene, which was used to make cups and egg cartons, meat trays, was made with polystyrene. Polyethylene and polypropylene, which are prevalently used for food packaging industries, was also developed. It was also used for making auto components and carry bags. PVC, polyvinyl chloride, which is used for making pipes and fittings. HDPE, high density polyethylene. This plastic is used for making milk packets, milk containers, and chopper plates like the utilities. Currently, there are around 50 plastic materials discovered so far or developed so far, which have a wide range of usages and have a considerably good properties. With that said, now I move on to the word of the day, that is ruminate. The word ruminate is a verb. It is associated with the process of thinking deeply and for a long time about something. For example, he ruminated in his action plan for a week and jumped into action in the later week. Now coming to the meeting agenda, every Toastmaster meeting has 3 sections. The first section is prepared speeches, where speakers will present their speech on the topic which they have chosen. Second one is table topic session, which will help the fellow Toastmasters improve their impromptu speaking skills, thereby enhancing their fast thinking capabilities. The third one is evaluation section, where seasoned evaluator will submit their constructive feedback on the speech they review, so that the speaker achieves greater heights in the future presentation. With that said, in this process of evaluation, I am assisted by general evaluator. Today's general evaluator role is being played by Toastmaster Punnalagana. She is an engineer by profession. She works in Tara Communications as Service Delivery Program Management Division. Her hobbies are reading books and traveling. I welcome you all.
Thank you. Very good morning, Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmaster and guests. Today I am playing the role of General Evaluator. As General Evaluator, my responsibility today is to conduct the evaluation session and also to oversee the proceedings of the meeting and then give feedback to improve this meeting in the upcoming sessions. So in this, I have 2 teams to assist me. One is tag team, which is timer, counter and grammarian. And the another one is evaluation team, having seasoned Toastmasters doing the evaluation. So now let me call upon the timer for today to explain his roles and responsibilities. Toastmaster Akhilesh will be playing the role of timer today. He has completed BCom and he is pursuing for joining an MBA. Please put your hands together to welcome Akhilesh.
Good morning, fellow members and guests. Today I am going to play the role of the timer. The role of timer is to note the time taken by each speaker during their speech. At the end of session 1, I will be handing over my report to the general evaluator. During the prepared speeches, at 5 minutes I will show the green card. At 6 minutes I will show the yellow card, and 7 minutes I will show the red card. In table topics, the time duration is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll show the green card. At 1.5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. In evaluation session, the time limit is 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll show the green card. 2.5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card. At 3 minutes, I'll show the red card. Over to you.
So next we have counter role is being played by Srinidhi. Srinidhi is pursuing her BTech in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science at Meenakshi Sundararajan Engineering College. She aspires to enhance her communication skills and improve quality leadership skills. Please put your hands together to welcome Srinidhi on stage.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Now imagine you are in a symphony and music is being played, flown seamlessly like a river. Now there is a disturbance. You are hearing some jarred noises. This is how it sounds when we use some noise elements in our speech. Like we are using words such as the, like, so, such as, so, well, these type of words needs to be avoided, and sounds like can be avoided. So at the end of the session, I'll be handing over my report to the general evaluator. Thank you.
So next we have grammarian, Toastmaster Abhinaya. She is a biomedical engineer, loves traveling and meeting new people, and she wants to become a better leader and a communicator. Let's welcome Toastmaster Abhinaya on stage.
So, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
So, I'm going to be a grammarian today. So, generally, I have a plan. Okay. So, this plan or rose plan generally grows up when we cut the part of the plant which is not growing. Same way, there are certain words which we have to refine in our sentence, and certain words we have to appreciate ourselves for using it on our sentence, and certain words we have to learn every day. So in that context, this is my role today, where I will tell you to use a word of the day, ruminate. So it's a vocabulary which you're adding in, and I'll give a hands off to everyone who's using a ruminate in your sentence today. And I will just tell the good usage of words used by everyone here in your sentence. And also I'll give a very good suggestion, not very rude way, the way to improve your current sentence. So this is my grammarian report, which I will hand over to the general evaluator at the end of the meeting. Over to you.
Thank you, TAC team, for the introduction and explaining the roles and responsibilities very clearly. And now I hand over the control back to the TMOD of the day, Toastmaster Saravana.
Thank you, general evaluator. Now we move on to the first section of our today's meeting agenda, that is prepared speech section. The first speaker is Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi. Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi is a chartered accountant by profession. She is currently pursuing specialization in corporate arts. She spends her leisure time in playing badminton, painting and writing poetry. Before I call upon Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi, I request his evaluator, Toastmaster Niladri, to read out the project.
to all. Morning. I am very happy, double happy, because when I came to know that you are also a CA, I had a chance to come. Okay. So today I am playing the role of Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi for the icebreaker speech. Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi is going to deliver her first icebreaker speech. The purpose of the icebreaker speech is to make all of us know something about you which we don't know, and to start your journey in this Toastmastering. The title of her speech is Resilience Like Never Before. I would like all of us, as it is her first speech, to give her a big round of applause before starting the speech. Thank you very much.
Now I hand over the stage for Vidya to bake her ice.
On a beautiful evening, with birds chirping in its nest and leaves gracefully dancing along the breeze, a young schoolgirl was all set to give her first Founders Day speech. Every year, the group of institutions to which her school also belonged conducted various events to commemorate its Founders Day. And that year, after several years of continuous participation, this young schoolgirl finally got the chance to represent her school for the event. And she knew it meant a real lot to her. And that D-Day also approached. Her dad was one of the dignitaries on stage, while her mother, friends, family and neighbors, all of them were part of the sea of audience who had gathered to witness the festivities. Every year, the Founders Day event was a grand celebration. It had a huge footfall. And she knew that was her time. Her name was called. She walked up to the stage with complete confidence. She looked at her father, who gleamed with pride. She had a perfect start for her speech than expected. He was a man of courtesy and kindness. And yes, that was the last known sentence from her entire script. And she went completely blank. Completely. She wasn't able to recollect what next was there in the script. She tried saying the same sentence again, hoping she would be able to get the rest of them, but went in vain. She was able to see the people seated in the front row, gesturing at her to get off the stage and not to waste any further time. And in no minutes, the audience started clapping, perfectly hinting her to get off the stage. Poor girl. She was embarrassed and helpless. She had to get on the stage to find a friend's lap and cover herself from the failed attempt. Had it been an unknown audience, it wouldn't have been a great deal for her. But unfortunately, that was known set of people whom she invariably had to meet every day. And especially, she wasn't able to accept this in front of her parents. She hid herself throughout the event, unable to confront people. And towards the end, when the chief guest was addressing the gathering, to her surprise, she heard him say, "That girl who wasn't able to complete her speech today would become an orator one day." And yes, that girl who wasn't able to complete her speech 8 years ago is now on this stage with the same pride and courage. Since then, with sheer practice, I tried grabbing all opportunities that came on my way to represent myself better, be it in oration or with writing. As the Toastmaster of the day rightly mentioned, I do write poetries. I write poetries whenever I am dull, whenever I am mentally stuck. I feel that is one of the best ways to represent or express myself. And it gives me an instant relief. It has always been an effective way. It immediately instantly uplifts my mood and brings a great joy when I find any like-minded person trying to resonate with my writing. Undoubtedly, when I ruminate and think about myself over years and with growing maturity, I realized there is nothing to feel ashamed of about any failed attempt. Instead, we should give a pat for ourselves for being a resilient person who stood across all odds of life and still tried again and again. And today, resilience has been a key factor that has brought me here, and I'm sure it is the same for many of you as well. I have a very kind request, my dear Toastmasters and guests. Take the time today, sit back and think for yourself. Try cherishing and celebrating the resilience within each of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dean. It was one hell of a motivational speech from our own experience. Now we will move on to the second speaker. Our second speaker of the day is Toastmaster Gokul. Gokul works as a senior system engineer in Infosys. His hobbies are listening to podcasts and playing outdoor games. Before I call upon Gokul to give his speech, I request his speaker, Abhinaya, to read out the project.
So good morning once again, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today my target speaker, Toastmaster Gokul Nath, is going to complete his level 3 project in his pathway presentation mastery. So the purpose of the project is to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance the speech. Timer, please note, timing of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. So with this, I'll wish Toastmaster Gokul Nath very great all the best for his speech. So with this, I hand over the control to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Abhinaya. Toastmaster Gokul, the stage is yours for your presentation.
Success is not a final. Failure is not a fatal. It is a courage to continue the course. The word said by Winston Churchill. It is a courage said by. It is a time to corridor of time. Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmaster and guests. My sister has faced a challenge, education challenges from the young age. In spite of his challenge, we are studying to complete our education, then think about the future. She barely passed all the exam up to 10th standard. So we are not worried about anything. Unfortunately, she has failed in the 11th standard. Then we are also sad, she has depressed. Then we went to school and asked our senior teachers and all, is there anything we can do? We can again start the 12th standard. Then they said no, we can start again study the 11th standard. Then our relatives are saying that discontinue the education and join the polytechnic college. We also not confident to again study the 11th standard because if we fail, it will be 2 years. So we also confused. But she is very confident. I would study again, continue the education, but not the 11th standard. I will directly to the 10th, 12th standard. So we are searching the best tutorial in my surroundings. Then we found the tutorial centers. Then we can join a tutorial center for 12th standard. See, then we started slowly learning the 12th standard subjects and everything. Then he put enough hard work every day to clear the 12th standard exam. Once in the public exam, everything is prepared well. You can see before the 10th standard, up to 10th standard, whatever she is learning, we not see that much of hard work and not ability. But after 12th standard, she has put the effort to disprove everyone they are thinking about is not educational capability to. So she put a lot of effort, and at 12th standard result she got cleared. So it is a immense pressure for ourselves that she is not disprove. This is confident and is hard work and perseverance to we can achieve. Even though it failed in the 11th standard, she can clear in the 12th standard. With this amount of confidence she has take forward to its college. She got the government college in BA Economics. She completed her graduation in BA Economics. Through campus, she has got the company that is a e-book publishing company as a quality control. She is now working now. Why I am telling this? The strength of perseverance. This is a strength of perseverance. We all have this potential, not just for the few people. It reminds ourselves that we all have this. We need to practice every day, even though there is obstacles. We not worry about others. Our inner self telling that this is not only for the not for the others. So we need to overcome the challenges every day. So it is a perseverance guiding us to we can achieve endless things in the endless possibility we can achieve in our life. Thank you all.
It's good to have you are a role model in your own house to get boosted to challenge your limits. Coming to the third speaker of this day, it is Toastmaster Rishwan. He is associated with IT industry for last 9 years. He works in Replicon software as an implementation consultant. His hobbies are reading books, doing exercise and meditation, helping needy people. Before I call upon Toastmaster Rishwan, I request this evaluator, Toastmaster Gayatri, to read out the project.
Good morning, dear Toastmasters and guests. Good morning. And a special good morning to my target speaker, Toastmaster Rizwan. So, Toastmaster Rizwan will be doing his level 2 project 1 on understanding your communication style. So, the purpose of this project is for the member to learn about the different communication styles and identify his or her primary style, and it is also for the member to share the impact of his or her style on others. Timer, please note the speech limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you, and over to you.
Now I will Toastmaster Rishwan to read the speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. There are 4 types of communication style. What are those?
Sign language.
Okay. So it is initiate, supportive, analytical, direct. These are the 4 different styles which will help us to understand our own communication style and other person communication style also. I have a common scenario here to explain each one of the communication style. Let me start from the initial. This person is like energetic, enthusiastic, social, fun-loving guy. The scenario here is the employer sends a gift to the employee. This person receiving a notification stating that your order is on the way, it will be delivered in 10 minutes. What this guy will do, immediately he will set up everything. Camera, tripod, everything is set up in the middle of the street. While the delivery guy is coming on the way, he will receive like a friend, celebrity, he will receive that gift in front of the camera. The camera is going in live in all the social media. This is how this guy received the gift. The person who is having the initiate step. The next is the supportive. When he receives the gift, he will receive the gift from the delivery guy. He will keep it in the safest place in the house. He won't open immediately. He will wait until his son comes from the school and his wife comes from the office. This is how the supportive guy will receive the gift. The next one, analytical. This person is like logical, systematic, and task-oriented. He will receive the gift. He will check the weightage of the gift. He will check the from address, to address, and all the necessary items, whether it is available in it or not. Laptop is there, good. Mobile is there, charger is there, and Saroda they will use panniya soap tappa. That is also there. So this is how the analytical guy will receive the gift. The last one is that direct guy. This guy, confident, very independent. He'll receive the gift. He knows what's inside. He'll just open. He won't do any extra dramas. I have a question here, team. Dear Toastmaster, which is the best communication style from these four things?
Direct.
Okay. Anything from this side? Okay. All the communication styles are best. It depends how you incorporate to each and every person. For example, when you interact with the initiate communicator, you have to share some stories, comedies, fun related things, like how we do after we finish the Toastmaster meeting. That is what he is expecting. He will be expecting more information from the person. Next, when you interact with the supportive guy, he'll be expecting a more caring and comfort zone from you. The next is the analytical guy. This guy, I would like to give one example. It's like a vadivel comedy. அந்த தோசைகளை எடுத்து ரெண்டு மாவை ஊற்றி நிலாவட்டம் போல சுற்றி அந்த வெட்டி வச்ச காய்கறிகளை அப்படியே தூரல் மாதிரி போட்டு 4 சொட்டு நெய்யை ஊற்றி இப்படியா ஒரு திருப்பு அப்படியா ஒரு திருப்பு எடுத்துருவாங்க. This guy will ask you lots of logical and systematic oriented informations. The next is that direct guy. This guy simply annanukku oru uttapam finished. He won't want you to explain any other things. He knows. He is very confident. My communication style is combination of all except direct. Who are you? Who are you? Who you are. It is based on how you communicate to others. When you communicate to others, you need to incorporate all these communication styles based on the persons. What's your primary communication style? Think about it, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yusuf. I will ponder about my style of communication. Coming to the fourth speaker of today's speech, it is Toastmaster Nisha. Toastmaster Nisha is a passionate individual desiring to become an entrepreneur and social activist. Currently works in TPA Composites as a production engineer. She is interested in socializing and helping the needy one like Toastmaster Rizwan. Her favorite quote is, "She believed, so she could, so she did." Before I call upon Toastmaster Nisha, I request his evaluator Toastmaster Suvarshney Ma'am, to read out the project.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sharonan. Good morning, all. A special good morning to my target speaker, Toastmaster Nisha. She is going to deliver her speech on Pathway Dynamic Leadership Level 2 Project 2, Understanding Your Communication Style. The project title is From Club Meeting to District Conference. The purpose of this project is member to identify his or her primary leadership style. The purpose of this speech is member to share some aspect of her primary leadership style or discuss leadership style in general. With this, I hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sharon.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nisha. Now I welcome Toastmaster Nisha to present her speech.
கொஞ்சம் ஆசை கொஞ்சம் கனவு இவை இல்லாமல் வாழ்க்கையா 100 கனவுகள் கண்டாலே 6 கனவுகள் பலிக்காதா கனவே கை சேரவா. Can anyone guess the song and the movie? Yes, the கொஞ்சம் மைனாக்களே from the movie கண்டுகொண்டேன் கண்டுகொண்டேன். The soul-stirring song composed by the great musician A.R. Rahman and beautifully written by Vairamuthu. This song resonates the essence of hope, resilience and the unwavering belief in a brighter tomorrow. Similarly, our dreams shapes our communication aspirations to fueling our desire to connect, to inspire and to lead with purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, a warm good morning to everyone. Have you ever wondered why some speeches deeply resonate and while others fall flat? Yeah, the secret lies in the speaker's communication style. Understanding your communication style is very crucial for delivering the impactful speeches which resonates in our delivery. Today, I stand before you not just as a speaker, but as someone who has journeyed through various levels of roles within the Toastmasters. Over the past 1.5 years in Toastmasters journey, my role started as a club meeting participant to district conference attendee, which is nothing but a short of transformative. It has not only honed my organization skills, but also gained the profound insights into my communication style. While researching about the communication style, I came to know about the 4 different types of communication styles: the analytical, amiable, and the expressive, finally the driver. After researching about the definitions and all those graph things, my brain urged me to integrate these communication styles into my Toastmastering journey. My journey in Toastmaster started as a club meeting participant. I was nervous and unsure of myself, but I was determined to improve. Then, despite my thorough preparation in speeches, I noticed that my speeches lacked some of the emotional engagement. Then I realized that the effective communication is not just about the information, but also about the connection. To stepping upon the amiable, I took the role of the master of ceremony in division level conference, that is the humorous and evaluation contest, which was a pivotal moment in my Toastmastering journey. This was a pivotal moment in my Toastmastering journey. As an MC, I learned to infuse my analytical approach with my amiable communication style by interacting with the audience to create a warm and inviting atmosphere. Then I started to embrace my expressive communication style as the role of contest chair at the club, area and division levels. This part has created an impact in my Toastmaster journey by having a dynamic and engaging contest experiences. Then this expressive style has helped me to energize the event, motivate the participants and captivating the audience by creating a memorable contest for everyone involved. Then, by integrating all these communication styles, I'm standing here now to demonstrate my driver communication style through this wonderful speech. Yeah, definitely, this Toastmaster journey has transformed me through various individual personalities, starting from a club meeting participant to the district conference as an attendee. By addressing all my strengths and recognizing all my weakness, I am standing here to deliver a wonderful speech. As the famous Tirukural says, "Thottanaitu orum manarkeni, maandarku kattanaitu orum arivu," in which the Tiruvalluvar explains, even a small well can overflow with water, then why not you? Understanding the communication style is a very crucial part in our Toastmasters toolkit. As Toastmaster Rizwan said, there are different types of communication style. It is based on our usage, which communication style is suitable for us. We have to find that communication style and to make use of it. Then here there are as like this 4 types, there are various types of communication styles to overcome. We have to follow in our daily life. In a nutshell, for every member in a club, you have to focus upon what you are delivering to the speeches, what you are delivering to the audience is mainly impacting the content. In conclusion, I want to say, enjoy your journey, learn from every road, and let your unique voice shine. Thank you. Over to you, the Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nisha. The speech was very fast and furious. Moving on to our 5th speaker of the day, DTM Rao sir. DTM Rao sir is a doctorate from IIT Madras. He held position as Area Director, Division Director in Toastmasters fraternity. He has mentored around 24 ex-com groups from the year 2009 to 2021 of this Madras Toastmasters Club. He holds double DTM, which is an highest educational award offered by Toastmaster fraternity. He focuses on imbibing Sanatana Dharma scriptures and interested in long drive to historical temples. And he is also keen to mentor young Toastmasters. With that said, I request his evaluator Toastmaster Anand to read out the project objective.
Good morning, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Good morning, sir. Dr. Rao DTM is doing his pathway on Presentation Mastery, Level 2, Project 3, Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring. Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring. The purpose of the project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of a previous experience as a pro-TG. All the best, my target speaker, DTM Rao sir. Over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anand, for explaining the project objective. Now I hand over the stage to Rao sir. Please, we can go.
How many of you know that Me Too?
Yes, everyone.
Okay. There is something common between you and me. See, we are a Toastmasters, isn't it?
Yes.
So when you are giving a speech in a Toastmaster forum, your mentor will give guidance, inspiration, and motivation, facilitate you give a speech, isn't it? After delivering a speech, your evaluator will come and he will give some positive improvements, and it will enhance your delivery capability for next speech. So that's what I call as a Me Too. Your mentor and evaluator transform our objectives. So actually, this project objective is, when you are joining Toastmasters and you are assigned as a mentor, and you have to share some of your experience when you got a mentorship from your mentor. So, as you know that I completed 2 DTMs in this club. 2013 I completed 1 DTM, and 2023 last year I completed 1 more DTM. I would like to share my experience from my first mentor in the journey of my first DTM, 2013. So these are some of the key milestone years. I joined Toastmaster in 2008. So that time entire Tamil Nadu we have only 12 clubs, 3 community clubs and 9 corporate clubs. Today we have 200 clubs. That time district is entire India and Sri Lanka, not only Tamil Nadu. Today district is only Tamil Nadu. So these are my milestone years. 2009 we started new club, Madras Toastmaster Club. 2010 I conducted division conferences. 2011 I contested for the district leadership positions. 2012 I was area governor. Now they are calling area director. That time area governor. And 2013 division governor. I am going to explain how I got benefited from my first mentor. Before going to that one, because you all joined here after 2019, isn't it? Before 2019, we have a different education program. From 2019, we have Pathways Education Program. This is what actually Pathways Education Program. And if you join as a new member, who are the new members here? I think, yeah, you are new members. So once you join a new member, and we have 2 tracks. One is a communication tracks, and another one is a collection of leadership track. After that, you have completed your DTM project, then you will get a highest award as a DTM. Communication track, you know, what are speeches you are giving, different pathways. There are 11 pathways are there. Each path you can able to give 15 projects for delivery. So you have completed 30 projects, then if you play some leadership roles in a Toastmaster journey, you will eligible for the DTM project. That is a pathway chart. Next one please. Yeah. This is what I am going to tell. 1 mentor, 2 tracks, 12 accomplishments. What I got in my journey, in my first DTM, up to 2013. She is a DTM Indira Jairas. She was my first mentor. And when I joined Chennai Toastmaster Club, that time no Madras Toastmaster Club. So when I joined Chennai Toastmaster Club, based on my experience, corporate experience, and my international exposure, and my qualification, so my VPE has assigned DTM Indira Jairas. She was one of the founder member of Toastmasters Tamil Nadu. And she is by profession, she is a psychologist. She is very honest, very disciplined, very dedicated, and very passionate towards Toastmasters. When I met her in the first meeting, and she asked me to that, because of your experience and your qualification, you have to contribute to the, not for you, for the movement. She asked me to take a complex leadership positions so that Toastmaster movement in Tamil Nadu will grow. She has given very toughest leadership goals for me, not for education program per se. So now coming to the education program, if you see communication track, that is called, there are 4 certifications you have to get from Toastmasters. First one is competent communicator. There are 10 projects. Once you complete 10 projects, 10 delivery of speeches, you will get the CC, what we call the competent communicator. Then second one is advanced communication branch. That is again 10 projects. Third one is advanced communication silver, again 10 projects. Advanced communication gold. So there are communication track, there are 4 certification. Each certification you have to complete 10. That means 40 speeches you have to give. Parallel track, there is a leadership track. Communication, competent leadership, CL. That what we are playing roles here, Toastmaster of the Day, General Evaluator, grammarian. So in a meeting, when you are conducting all these type of roles, 10 projects, you will get the CL certification. Then you move to the ALB, Advanced Leadership Branch. You have to take a club level leadership. When you go to ALS, you have to take a district level leadership. So 3 leadership certifications, then 7 communication certifications. Those 7 are my accomplishments in the first journey. I am going to share another 5 because 12 accomplishments I am telling. Yeah, these are the additional leadership accomplishments I got when I joined in the Toastmasters, apart from my education program. 2009 we established the Madras Toastmaster Club. And we shown this community club be one of the best club in the entire Toastmaster fraternity, where we executed this club. So for now 16 years, we are getting, so till 2 years back, this is the number 1 club in district. Now I think there is some slowdown, but we are going to regain again. 2010, I conducted 2 beautiful divisional conferences. Because that time, if you are conducting a division conference, then only you are eligible for high performance leadership project. If you are a chair for the 2 conferences, you will get the XPR from Toastmasters International. 2011, I contested district leadership that was conducted in Mysore, Infosys campus, because that time Sri Lanka and India together, lot of competition. I didn't qualify first time because there is a lot of competition. Then I didn't give up. 2012 I became a area governor, 2013 I became a division governor. So in area governor and division governor, which are the clubs comes under me, all clubs got golden gavels. So that is what the beauty of leadership. Not only for our club, you can, I even motivated Coimbatore clubs and all those things. So 2013 I got DTM. So this is the one mentor, 2 tracks, 12 accomplishments. One of the things I want to share, my mentor DTM Vidrajara is not in the Toastmasters now because 2011 when I lost my district leadership, she got upset and she has left the movement. So because she has groomed me and she thought that I will get the sure shot for the successor of division after her. She is a division governor in 2011. I want to be 2011-12, but it didn't happen. But that is leadership journey. You have to accept. But I accepted. I continued. Then, yeah. Now I am telling not only Toastmasters mentoring. I am telling the mentoring concept how you are going to be successful, being a technology, or in the sports, or in the politics, or in the business. If you see our great Dr. Abdul Kalam, he was mentored by Vikram Sarabhai, ISRO chairman. You see how our APJ Kalam became Bharat Ratna because of his mentorship. Advani ji, he is mentored Modi. Now he is creating record today. After 50 years, he is the only guy, 3rd time become Prime Minister in India. And you know Virat Kohli. Dhoni is giving continuous mentoring to him. Bill Gates getting mentoring from Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is not a techie guy. He is a business guy. But he is giving mentoring to the techie guy. Then Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, both are mentored Mark. So he become well-known social media founder for Facebook. Who are the last figures you know? Anybody? There are 4 people are there.
Steve Jobs.
See, first Steve Jobs is the founder of iPhone. Other 2 are founders of Google. So you are using day to day iPhone and Google, but you are not able to identify, isn't it? But all these 3 is mentored by Bill Campbell. You know who is that guy? He is a football coach. He is mentored these 3 techie guys. So that is the power of mentoring. It's not like your domain, it's not this thing. So that is the thing. So successful mentors and leaders shown the way to the world, how you have to be success in your own field. Can you say along with me this quote? Aham, mama, margadarkasya, madhyamena, sikshe. That means I learn through my mentor. Toastmaster, can you learn through your mentor?
Also, your presentation was always informative and educative type. Today also you never moved away from it. It was very informative session for me. Now, the first part of our today's meeting agenda is over. Prepared speeches are ended. We will have a 10 minutes break for a short recess and we will get back to part 2 of the meeting.
Let us continue. Here, person has not reached yet. So let us continue. Continue.
Sir. No, there is is no recess. TS not I.
Not wait, we'll continue.
Oh, okay.
No, it's okay.
We thought it's a break.
Okay. We will continue with our theme, theme of the day, that is plastic everywhere. Plastic, due to its unique various properties like flexibility to mold to complex shapes and being lightweight, resistant to chemicals, makes it indispensable for in the following industries. In case of packaging industry, it became an indispensable one. It cannot be replaced because it has offered a durability to rough handling of the packages, and it has ensured itself as a predominant element in the packaging industry. Next, moving on to, in case of construction industries, it has replaced all the things which are of scarce in resource. Like it has, plastic is heavily used for flooring, roofing, wall covering, piping of utility connections, as well as electrical conduits. Similarly, it has gained its importance in automobile industry. It has replaced metals and rubbers. Thereby, it has occupied major part of our day-to-day vehicles. Like in case of car, nowadays instrument panel, dashboard panel, bumpers, most of the utilities are made from plastic, which not only decreases the weight of this car and also increases the efficiency of the car by offering a low weight. We all know plastic is also considerably used in healthcare industries. If we happen to go to a hospital, we can see syringes, gloves, IV bags, tubings are all, they are using plastics. Even medicines are packed in plastic because it is, this won't be effective against a proper barrier it offers against water and other chemicals. So far we have seen 4 industries which have been heavily using plastics in their day-to-day life. Likewise, plastic has found its way in electrical industry as well, and also textile industries. You can see most of the metal parts have been replaced by, aluminum parts are replaced by plastic in this coming days. Textile industry also heavily applies plastics. Some of the plastics which we encounter in textile industries are lycra, nylon, lycra, something like this. So they have been effective in applying all these things in the various industries. In spite of its wide usage, the problem with the plastic comes when it is at the end of its life, when it is discarded. There is a estimate. It is estimated that after 1950, around 8.3 billion metric tons of plastic has been produced, out of which only 9% has been recycled, and 12% has been incinerated, and 79% of the plastics are lying in the ocean, other water bodies, as well as in the landfills. Where the plastic is incinerated, it creates air pollution. When it is dumped in the water bodies like river or ocean or landfill, it creates soil and water pollution, and it also, when it is discarded into the seas, it creates problem to wild ecosystems. when it is dumped into ocean, the plastic breaks into smaller particles which are termed as microplastics, which enter the digestive system of the wildlife, which in turn creates starvation and death to the wild animals. It also entangles the sea creatures and birds, creating injury and death. So this is one image which shows that how plastic is affecting the marine ecosystems and birds. So the use of plastic need to be limited so that other creatures are safe in their living. If that's now I hand over the stage back to table topic master, Toastmasters last minute.
Today we have something like, we have a table topic session before the break and after the break, because tea had not yet come. So we start the table topic session now. Usually the table topic session is, we used to call a member or a guest to the stage, and they have to speak on the given topics for 1 to 2 minutes. For 1 minute they will show a green card, and 1.5 minutes they will show a yellow card, the timer will show, and at 2 minutes he will show the red card. We have 30 seconds of grace period after the speech. Before 30 seconds you have to think out the topic and you can deliver your speech on the topic which is given by me. Let's call first a Toastmaster. For the first topic, I would like to call Toastmaster Manigandan on the dais. Toastmaster Manigandan, your topic is share your thoughts on how we can effectively reduce the plastic waste in our daily lives. Share your thoughts on how we can effectively reduce plastic waste in our daily lives. Over to Toastmaster.
Morning everyone. I always have a saying whenever I speak within my friend circle, that if we go against the nature, nature will go against us. And there is so much of truth behind this statement, wherein if you see that if there are extreme climatic conditions, it also have a equivalent opposite reaction to it. So similarly, even for the plastic also, I personally believe that there is no effective way, just don't use plastic at all. That's what I would say. That's the best way you can do about not to use plastic, and probably that could be the best thing you can do for the nature also. And besides that, more important what we can do is, there are many ways where we can use covers instead of this plastic. I have seen in shops near my supermarket wherein they actually don't use at all any plastic or anything. What they use is they have a brown cover in place and they effectively use it. Even in case when you're going for shopping something, you can have your carry bag along with you. And in many of the shopping stores also you'll find that in 10 rupees you get a bag which they give it along with whatever you purchase. And as and when you start looking into these areas, probably you can, the idea of having a plastic will not come in your mind at all. When we don't think about the plastic, definitely we will start thinking of alternate use of carrying container along with us. That could be probably any bag which we have with ourselves, and something which we can really do for everyone also. And that's all I can say about not using plastic. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manigandan. So we will have this as a demo for our impromptu speech. Let's have a break. After that, we can continue the table topic session.
Let us start this.
தெரியல. Some fear is coming. Face also stage fear, stage fear, natural because when the audience are there, you're slowly giving so many speeches to but what I think is that's how many opportunity to start. For me, I was taking more information. Okay, but right now, that we are last time very we came from Pondicherry in the morning. What time we started? Very hectic. So, but now we are not staying here. We stay. When we stay? Weekdays. So, first 3 days we are so Sunday you are coming here. Monday, Tuesday you will be here. Sunday also you will be so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So how is the which area you are working? You know, domain software consultancy, domain. Telecom you are working, but what is your technology? So you are not digital technologies?
Not
Cloud computing. Microsoft. .NET.
Even
You have to be always you have to be lifelong. technical side, IT side, you will fully understand the technology.
And also we are reducing the distance of people over the areas and so that
How is the client culture? This is the first company.
They are not like forcing the people, they even start they will they are forcing, they are not forcing, they are not competition, they will help but some other telecom companies are giving the immediate receipt.
We have a ODC we have. Or should have we have? For the client or only small team? What is the team size here?
There is 20 members. So 20 people, but different
You don't have any separate ODC.
Separate ODC means but only few people are there.
So that is your Infosys ODC, or client ODC.
There are only few of the clients are separate ODC, many of the banks and all there. Some people are at the nowadays they are not before the COVID they are strictly following. Nowadays they told like before the COVID we not to play anything like that. Now they are everything changed, so you don't know in office some clients are take any
What is your plan? You completed B.Tech. What about the masters you want to do?
Actually, I'm not interested. B.Tech level, didn't teach anything.
Yeah, in your profession, maybe need master MBA or something.
So would you like to join?
See your career.
So
Yeah, I'm planning to learn the future technologies and 6 months.
that will
In Infosys, they are not going to
They just told after learn the future technology.
based on your job demands, you can take that role and do some project.
Now it's okay. 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Once after 6 years, 7 years, you are really working. Suppose they are giving some time. Or after 10 years, you have to manage the line. So after 15 years, like that. If you do that role, you need to have some valuable
Teaching to leadership.
So how you are going to
So as surgeon accounts, president,
through work on it?
so it includes a lot of
No, that's
and lots of value.
I don't know how, because already you may not get time unless you are taking off. And again, if you are taking the off, so you have to take care of your As long as you are coding is okay. Any IT company, 20%, 80%. That's what I'm telling. That is challenge for you. Future of the country. Now, other candidates you start always first of all, not based on how long the future another 10 years then you can go on service companies what happen, they get the customer, the basic customer quality they work with. Based on mistakes made, they are moved to client to client within the client quality. But there you have advantage. You learn so many skills, so many domains. Suppose if you have this thing, you can do machines. Ask them if they will get. No, why you want to do So, for your career purpose, you want to be. Again, this thing that we are talking.
Kindly be seated.
Hope you all had a very good tea and biscuits, and I'm hand over the stage to the table topic master, Toastmasters Suhash.
Next, I would like to call guest Manoj.
Mobile.
Your topic is how does ruminating on past experience contribute to your personal growth? How does ruminating on past experience contribute to your personal growth?
Thank you. So, when we move in life, so we gain knowledge from our past experiences. We can also learn from reading books also, listening to people also. But the most important thing and most impactful thing would be to learn from our past experiences. This has happened to me in MA also. Like I had joined the club six months ago, and from that period, like for the three to 4 months, I was part of this club, and so for that brief period, I learned a lot of things. And the nature of these things, if I may say, was that how to be more at ease when you are at stake. Because earlier I was not at ease, but in that period I became very relaxed when I was on stage, and also in various contexts, like normally what happens if someone don't go to a stage, if that is not a part of his job. He is not like used to, like me. I am not used to go on stage and talk to people, talk to a group of people. So if we go on stage on a regular basis, like in weekly we go, then we kind of don't get these blanks. We kind of get blanked. If we have to say something on a particular topic, then we don't get these type of thoughts that what we have to share. So yeah, with that I hope to think.
Thanks, Manu, for sharing your thoughts. Next, I would like to call Toastmaster Akhilesh. Toastmaster Akhilesh, your topic is how do you manage to avoid ruminating excessively when feeling stressed? How do you manage to avoid ruminating excessively when feeling stressed?
Good morning, Toastmasters and dear guests. How do you feel avoiding ruminating excessive while feeling stressed? So, not only for me, today, and especially in today's world, many youngsters, they fail while they are in the stress. What happens is that they fail to realize what's happening in their surrounding itself. So when they get too stressed for due to some tensions or due to some work or due to some results, they develop a lot of stress and they develop a lot of anxiety, and they and sometimes they even forgot what's happening around them around themselves. So so my advice is that my advice to the youngsters is that practice do a lot of yogas and go for do a lot of exercises. Only then you can only then you can able to reduce a lot of stress and lot of anxieties. And another thing is that when a person is in lot of stress or a lot of anxiety, he is unable to even think properly. So his mind becomes so blank, and he even answers one simple question wrong. So my advice is that even when you are in a stress or when you are in some anxiety, you should have the thinking capacity. Only then you can able to answer correctly, and you are able to. And you should also tell it to your parents or to your friends that what problem you are having. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akhilesh, for sharing the thoughts. Let's welcome our guest, Anisha. Yes. Ansa, yes,
Members, who said
Your Toastmaster Ansa, your topic is when you ruminate on your future goals and aspiration, what thoughts come to your mind? When you ruminate on your future goals and aspiration, what thoughts comes to your mind?
When I ruminate about future thoughts, the thoughts coming to my mind are I should do more hard work and smart work to make my future more better, so that I could lead a happy life like many successful persons. But at the same time, I fear myself, like when I don't study properly and maintain time. So I would feel like what if I fail? What if I fail at in future, like that way? So I used to work on a daily schedule, like waking up early in the morning and set up my own goals and then practicing according like that. And then I used to manage both career and my health, practicing yoga, going walking daily and building skills for my future career and etc. So at some point I would dejected because of what if I won't do these goals on a particular basis, and if I become lazy at some point of view. So how can I overcome that? So I would think like that, ruminate myself, and I would think like that.
Thank you, Lisa. Next, I would like to call guest Divya. The topic is reflect on a time when you made a significant change in your behavior to reduce plastic use. Reflect on a time when you made a significant change in your behavior to reduce the plastic waste.
Good morning. So, like, how to reduce plastic was another topic given. So, in that, just avoid. Okay. In my time, like, I always, when I go out with people, sometimes they litter. I don't know, it makes me so angry. I litter too. But when others do it, I get very angry. And then I realized, after a point, I reduced using plastics when I litter and everything. That made, when I explained this to my friends and everything. Then after a point, I stopped, like so much reduced it using plastics. So carry bags whenever you go shop, everything. Then the significant change that affected is usually during my college days. I usually attend UPSC classes, and I was sitting in environment class, and he was that faculty who was taking that environment class has so much passion, love towards the environment, and he will be very, very angry when we use shampoo sachets. He always tells buy bottles, don't buy sachet. And that person only wrote our environment book, that faculty, and he has so much love towards the environment. So after a point only, I stopped littering, and I started to tell it to my friends also, and I usually express my anger also. Like, don't litter. Because they will be eating chocolates, just litter it. Casually on the road. At least when you litter, do it with some hesitation. Don't litter so easily. And after that incident was one significant incident that made change in my life. So I can tell that.
Next, I would like to call Toastmaster Rizwan.
Content created.
Toastmaster Rizwan, discuss an innovative solution you have heard of or thought about that could help tackle the problem of plastic pollution. Discuss an innovation solution you have heard of or thought about that could help to tackle the problem of plastic pollution.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sivasini. Innovative solution. No need to go for innovative. We have already the solution. After prepared speed, we are giving for break. The tea is there. If you see the tea bottle, it is in silver. If you see the cup, that is in plastic. Instead of giving in plastic cup, the next meeting onwards, understand? Understand? So we can order coffee 10 o'clock itself. The hot won't be there. You can easily, put it on the hand. We can easily drink it, or we can eat it. And if you are going for grocery shop, any mutton shop, whatever shop it is, packet is there. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I request even girls also to go for packet-oriented dresses. Instead of, you have saris. It's a very beautiful thing if you do like that. You can put lots of content. So nowadays everyone, the plastics and all, everything is stopped in Palamudi, Chole, be it airlines, everywhere it is stopped. Why they are charging for it? They request you to stop it. Just try to reduce it as much as you can. We need to love the environment. The environment is loving us. Nature is loving us. So we need to do something for them. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thanks for sharing the thought. But innovatively, we can have some other glass made up of ever silver kind of things. And instead of using saris, we all know something. Most of them know tailoring. They will make a cloth bag and they can use it. Okay. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's welcome our guest. Let's welcome Toastmaster Prabhat on the stage. Your topic is share an important life lesson you have learned and how it was influenced you. Share an important life lesson you have learned and how it has influenced you. Toastmaster.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I would say I'm having so many things in the life so far I have experienced. It has given me so much learnings. First of all, I would like to say I used to smoke. In my engineering days, I used to smoke a lot. And in the engineering days, I used to think like that, smoking is like you are showcasing to the society that you are a smart one. But no, with the experience, means after the engineering days, I entered into the professional world, and I used to see so many people used to smoke. So I was like, it's okay to smoke. But again, after some time, I had seen some of the people who were actually, I would say, who were at the age of 27 or 28, and they were having a severe heart attack. And because of this severe heart attack, they were no more with us in the life. And they were having some of the responsibility in the life. They were having siblings, wife, son, and we could see that all of those people who were related with this particular person suffered a lot. So by seeing all this suffering, I also came to know that no, smoking is literally injurious to health. We should not smoke, and we should not influence somebody to smoke. And after that, I would say, it has been almost 6 years. I have not smoked even a single cigarette. So this is the biggest inspiration for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Toastmaster Prabha. Next, I would like to call Toastmaster Anand.
Team for marketing.
Toastmaster Anand, your topic is talk about a fear you have overcome and how you did. Talk about a fear you have overcome and talk about.
The fear. When I was a child, right, at that time, I roam here and there. I don't have any fear. My maid has told that, don't go there in the dark. The fear is existing there. The ghost is existing there. I became very panicked. That went to my subconscious mind. The fear has originated. Then I have completed my schooling successfully. I completed my college very successfully. Then after that I entered into my professional journey as a sales representative in a pharmaceutical company. I have to work in headquarters, headquarters, then I have to go to the outstation like Pondicherry, Kanchipuram to meet the doctors. 4 days I need to stay there. When the night comes, the darks appear. Right? Suddenly, I became very panicked. That is get manifested in my body. My heart pumps out. My eyes become very red. All the blood get diverted into my brain because I am very panicked. That was a strange moment. So whether I can switch off my light or switch on my light, I was completely confused. Better I go to my fellow salesperson whether I can stay there. This was a strange moment because of panic, right? Ghost is not there, but my subconscious mind tells that the ghost is there. After that, my friend took me to a counselor. Through the psychosocial support, I get reformed. This was the thing. See, whatever we educate at night time, right? So whatever you wander unconsciously, that will start operating you. So this is a fear I overcome in current situation. So friends, there will be something negative force. Don't keep yourself. When you keep all the things in your mind, that became your ghost. Over to you, tabletop master.
Next, I would like to call DTM Tirunadara. Topic is imagine the world 50 years from now. What do you think will be the biggest change? Imagine the world 50 years from now. What do you think will be the biggest changes?
So 50 years from now, what is the biggest change in the world? India is going to be superpower. All you are superstars. Now I think if you see compared to my generation, all youth, they have more values, they have more commitment, they have more ambitions. And see, Toastmasters Club also all youngsters, I am very happy because they came Sunday morning and they're spending time, they want to improve their communication, their leadership. I'm sure you are going to be future leaders. You are going to make India a superpower. I'm there or not there, but India is going to be superpower next 50 years. #1 country in the world. Okay.
She wants to speak about some speech. In her own topic, actually.
Okay, she wants to talk about introvert and extrovert.
There are two amazing personalities, introverts and extroverts. As Carl Jung said that there is no such pure introvert and pure extrovert. Let me first talk about introverts. Introverts love being alone and prefer quiet activities. They are deep thinkers and great listeners. Extroverts. Extroverts enjoy around people and get recharged from social skills. They are outgoing, enthusiastic, and other activities. All introverts and extroverts have different qualities, but we are all in same earth. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing out your thoughts about introvert and extrovert. Any volunteers for one more last topic? Toastmaster okay. Book that had a significant impact on you and explain why. Book that have significant impact on you and explain why.
Right, I think yesterday last night I was reading a book called Things That You Will Realize, or Things That You Will Realize Only When You Slow Down. Sorry, I don't recollect the author's name, but he is a Buddhist monk. He has beautifully explained those things that we will know only when we slow down, leave ourselves from the busy world, discharge ourselves from the busy world, meditate or think peacefully. He beautifully explains in his chapter 2, he says, the world is noisy because your mind is noisy. When we calm ourselves down, the world also calms down. And he also explains, there's one particular instance that really I really liked. Say for instance, we are there in traffic and we have already had a very bad mood. And when there is someone who's asking for help, let's imagine there is someone who's asking for money. We always try showing our mood to them when we are in a bad mood. Otherwise, if we are in a good mood, we try tipping them. But he says the other way. When you are in a bad mood, try helping others. That is going to impact you the other way. So all these are simple instances. He takes very simple instances. He says if you are confused, go take a nap. You will feel energized and refreshed. You take better decisions. This is a very nice book, very small book with a lot of meanings in very smaller sentences. Anybody can take it. There are no complicated words. So I request all of you to go read it. I'll definitely come back with the author's name. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster. With this, I hand over the session back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Shravan.
Thank you very much for the table topic session. We have seen that plastics are affecting the wildlife. During the production of plastics, there are certain intermediates when person is exposed to the decourse of production to that intermediates, it affects them genetically as well as creates hormonal imbalances and also cancer and all. Plastic is a man-made material, as I mentioned in the beginning itself, and it is not biodegradable. When it is discharged or when it is dumped into the landfills or ocean, the big plastic particles decompose into smaller particles which are termed as microplastics. This is a naturally occurring part. There is also intentionally plastics are included in our cosmetics, detergent and all, which enhances their scrubbing power. These things will not get degraded. It enters to the ecosystems and it gets into our body too. Not only wildlife are encountering these microplastics, we are also imbibing these microplastics. It has been tested that certain body fluids from the humans are having like semen, blood, other fluids are containing this body microplastics in the human body. With that said, I hand over the stage to General Evaluator for conducting the evaluation session.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So now we have come to the third part of this meeting, that is evaluation. So now we have, first we will have the evaluation of the prepared speeches. For the first speech of Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi, we have Toastmaster Nilandri who will be evaluating her speech. Toastmaster Niladri is a chartered accountant by profession. He loves reading books. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster.
Welcome back, everybody, after the tea break. So, starting with Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi, you really broke the ice today with your speech. Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi, you are a spontaneous, enchanting, and of course, a very good speaker. Today, all of us came to know about your own story of how to evaluation. I can't, because so many things you have mentioned, so that's why I have written down all these things. So, all of us came to know about your own story of how you gradually overcame from a feeling shy and less confident person to confidently facing the audience with your speech. In Toastmasters, usually we have all the speeches in 3 parts kind of category to put all your scripts there. So better arrangement. So it is called opening, body and conclusion. Your opening was fantastic. With a smiling face, asking the audience to relax and listen to you. Body of the speech, you narrated your story of the journey to the stage today very confidently. We enjoyed it all. And to the conclusion, you ended with a beautiful note of self-realization message to us, that to sit for a while and think, what are the bit of resilience we have and be happy. So all this structure was really good. And adding to that, your confidence on the stage was magnificent. Your body language and hand gestures, also in the WWE show we saw that, was very good, superb. But and your eye contact with all of us also up to the mark. However, as a suggestion, you can add some more examples in your speech to be a little bit more attractive, and your opening part should be little bit more encouraging and kind of engaging kind of thing. You can ask some questions. This is how you can improve your opening part, and sometimes you have to also work on your vocal varieties. That is my personal suggestion to you going forward. The topic you selected was resilience. I just wanted to speak, if time permits, 2 minutes about you. about the resilience. This is my evaluation for you. Resilience, all of us, we know the President of India, Draupadi Murmu. But the story, you can, time is not there, but you can see her story, how she started. She was a member of the assembly for 2 terms. After that, she lost. And during that period, what happened, she was having 2 sons and 1 daughter. All the 2 sons she lost, one by one. One while studying in a hostel, due to some kind of ailments, she was not able to understand why he died. And other one by some road accident. But she didn't give up. She went to her hometown in a rural place. In that place, there was no electricity, only 5 or 10 years before it came. So from there, again she started, and she became the governor of Jharkhand. And all of us, we know, now she is serving President of India. Resilience. Never accept the failure. Just go ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Niladri. So next we have Toastmaster Abhinaya to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Gogulnath. Abhinaya is a biomedical engineer who loves traveling and meeting new people. Yeah, please.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Toastmaster Gogulnath. Always Vivekananda said, knowledge is power. So, what is there? Like, you are telling a speech which is covering about the education part and how do you convince your relatives on just coming. It was very inspirational. And I would appreciate 3 things which you have done in your speech. First one is your stage presence, where when I noticed, I was able to see that you are completely in the area of this to here, covering the complete field of view, and the movement is very intentional and it was purposeful. It is not like just moving around like that. It was intentional, purposeful, where you're using your stage presence very good. That was the first thing which I absorbed. I really appreciate that for you, because this is a very important trait when you're doing a third level project. If you have it, it is very good. And the second thing is, in the stage presence, you have this hand gestures. You are able to tell exactly what you want to tell with the proper hand gestures. And this was a very good thing. And your purpose of vocal variety has been served very good. But here, I would suggest a small improvement where if you can improve in tone, like in the place where you say, I just convinced myself. That kind of tone, if you lower some time, that creates more emotional impact in the speech. So that is a one suggestion in the part of vocal variety. And apart from that, hand gesture, your body language was very good. When you wanted to see the interactions, like you are able to turn this side, you're turning this side, and that was creating a very good thing for a speech you are watching as an audience. And this is a very good thing. And I just was more motivated on seeing your speech, that how it was important to carry forward and move on with your perseverance. So the title which you have chosen was completely conveyed to the message. However, one small improvement is in your structure of speech. You have done very good talking about perseverance and how you lift up your everything. But if you ended your speech with asking the opinion of audience, okay, so I did this, what about you? Or some kind of closing, that would have given more impact in your speech. So with this, I really congratulate for your project, and all the best. You have to thanks for your thing. It was very good speech which has been delivered by practicing a vocal variety and also body language, which is completely implemented in your speech. Thank you. With this, I hand over the conference.
Thank you, Abhinaya. So now we have the third evaluator to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Rizwan. We have Toastmaster Gayatri, our Vice President Education. Please put your hands together and welcome Gayatri.
So, good afternoon, dear Toastmasters and guests.
Good afternoon.
And a special good afternoon to Toastmaster Rizwan. So communication style. So in general, when we talk about communication, many a times we say that I have come here to improve my communication. But actually, like first we need to understand the different types of communication and what will suit us and what will not. So Toastmaster Rizwan had a beautiful way of explaining the different types of communications. Actually, it's a very vague topic, and we can keep telling notes about what this style is about and what it is about. But we are explained in a beautiful way, like, explaining various scenarios on how each and every communication style will fit into that particular thing. So that was really awesome. And he had a very good humor in his speech. So that was the first part. The second part was his speech was humorous. Actually, it made the audience listen to the different styles that he was talking, where he included the variable comedy on some of the communication styles. So in general, the opening was good, where he started with a question on what are the different communication styles, and then the body, where he explained about the various communication styles along with the scenario, and the conclusion. So that is something which I was wondering, like, when I was drafting the agenda, I actually noted down the title which said, "Who are you?" So I was thinking that, okay, he is going to tell about who he is. But I never realized that at the end of the speech, he'll make us realize who we are. So that is a twist, and I really liked how you correlated the title with your speech. So in general, it was a beautiful speech where you had a good clarity. So the pauses that you created in the speech, it made the audience listen to what you were talking about. And you had a good vocal variety, the eye contact, where you had looked at each and every person, present over here, to make, that actually made them look at you, so that you were sure that they were listening to your speech. And then you had a good comfort level, you actually worked around, the way you, Vadivel made that dosa, the way you turned it, like everything was really great. Overall, it was a great speech. I have only 2 recommendations. The first one is, see, you actually explained about the different scenarios of the communication style. But the last point that you made was, actually you fit into all the 4 communication styles. You could have quoted one personal story where you actually fall into all the 4 communication styles that would make others understand about your communication style. The second recommendation is on the opening. You came onto the stage and you directly asked a question. So what are the different communication styles? But that is actually your topic. So you could have made a twist over there by asking a different question. Asking a question, that is a good opening, but asking a question on your actual topic could have been avoided. But otherwise, it was a great speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri. So next, for the fourth speech of Toastmaster Nisha, we have the evaluator, Sugasini ma'am. So Toastmaster Sugasini has been an active member of Toastmasters since 2017, currently president of Madras Toastmasters Club. She is a freelancer and training the corporate people. She is passionate about variety of interests, and her hobbies include reading books, playing shuttle, listening to music, cooking, teaching, and doing yoga. Please put your hands together to welcome.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster. Good afternoon. Good afternoon all. Today my target speaker Toastmaster Nisha delivered her speech under understand your communication style. She chosen a topic, she given a title as from club membership to district conference. So I ruminated over the implication of your roles into your speech. Really, I want to congratulate for that. Let's come into the evaluation session. For all the speech, OBC is the foundation. For a good communication is like the source and the destination, how the information is passing from source and the destination. That part you did well, and how you communicated about the leadership, different kind of communication style over Toastmasters. And the thing is, the transformation from one part to another part, the transition from one script to another is narrated in a good flow. I would say like for all the communication, 4 pillars pillar is must for a basic foundation. One should be no fillers, fluency, whether we are using a grammar or whatever language or anything, whether we have a fluent flow in our speech, we can hope you achieve that, and with less fillers, and you also connected with the audience to know, to show the roles which you played over there and under what communication style it come under, and also your body language. So the communication part covers these 4, because even without speaking, with our body language, we communicate the information through the audience. I would say this 4th thing is strong on your speech part. The recommendation, I would say, you have a frequent, fast and frequent way of delivering your information. That was sometime I distract because your speech was more fast. I am unable to grab it. And the PPT where I am unable to grab the 4th communication style because of the color, you can focus on that. And I would say the pass, phase, and the frequency, if you do work on this, you can make your speech from good to an excellent. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Suhasini. Yeah, next we have the 5th speech by Dr. DTM Rao sir's speech. We have Toastmaster Anand to evaluate his speech. Toastmaster Anand works in pharma sector. he likes to talk about health and wellness and likes to speak to people about this. And his hobbies include reading, cycling, and traveling, plus mountain trekking. Please put your hands together to welcome
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. First of all, I would like to appreciate my target speaker, DTM Rouser, for achieving this objective. On Toastmaster envision, how objective of achieving this objective on how Toastmasters envisions transformation by sharing his personal experience as a pro teach. So coming to that content, opening, body and conclusion. The opening, he attracted the attention of the audience by using the mnemonics, learning techniques. See that he has used that me too. And he explained about that me, mentor, E, evaluator, T, transform, O for our objective. So such a way he has hooked the audience during his presentation. Coming to this body, so he has showcased his mentor about how this Dr. Indra Jairaj, who was instrumental in laying a foundation of Toastmastering in Tamil Nadu, and how she has catalyzed him to become a better communicator and he became a better leader. In 2013, he became a divisional champion. Sorry, sir. Yeah, a divisional champion. So yes, then and also if you see that during his presentation, he has mentioned the complete graphical representation of the year by year how he has achieved his learning journey, how he became a Toastmastering in 2000, how he became a DTM. So everything was fabulous. And coming to the eye contact was fantastic. He has looked at each and every person's eyes. This shows that he is highly confident and he has got a grip over his subject. And while he was presentation, he was using his gestures, right? So that shows that he is completely confident. The point for the area for improvement. So we have the pointer with us. Suppose if you use, he is using a fantastic graphical presentation, but however, he has not used the pointer. So if you, otherwise if you don't use a pointer, what will happen? The audience start reading the presentation. So there will be no synchronization. What we are saying, what the participants were attending, that was mismatching. This is the only suggestion I want to recommend to DTM Rouser. Otherwise, everything was fantastic, especially the closing. He has given an audio-visual presentation about how the mentor-mentee, example Advani ji and Modi ji. So that was fabulous. Over to you, General Valley. Thank you.
Thank you, Anand. So with this, we have come to the end of the evaluation session of the prepared speeches. So now we will move to the tag team report. First, timer, would you like to confirm, is there any disqualification? Timer, Akhilesh.
Yeah, Toastmaster.
All qualified?
Qualified, yeah.
Okay. So we will have timer report now. So please come onto the stage to give the timer report.
Disqualifications.
You can read out.
Toastmaster Gopalnath and Toastmaster Vinod. Toastmaster Gopalnath and Toastmaster Vinod both have prepared speeches. They have spoken. Toastmaster Gopalnath has spoken less than 5 minutes, and Toastmaster Vinod has spoken more than 8 minutes. So both are disqualified.
You can just read out the time.
Each Toastmaster, how much time they took? Just read.
Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi spoke for 4 minutes 57 seconds. Toastmaster Gopalnath spoke for 3 minutes 59 seconds. Toastmaster Rizwan spoke for 5 minutes 50 seconds. Toastmaster Nisha spoke for 5 minutes 18 seconds. Toastmaster Sridhar Rao spoke for 9 minutes 30 seconds. In table topics, Toastmaster Manikandan spoke for 1 minute 34 seconds. Toastmaster Yadav spoke for 1 minute 58 seconds. Myself spoke for 2 minutes. Toastmaster Harsha spoke for 1 minute. I guess Divya spoke for 1 minute 51 seconds. Toastmaster Rizwan spoke for 1 minute 34 seconds. Toastmaster Prabha spoke for 1 minute 54 seconds. Toastmaster Anand spoke for 2 minutes 9 seconds. Toastmaster Trinada Rao spoke for 0 minutes 35 seconds. Toastmaster Kritik spoke for 0 minutes 37 seconds. Toastmaster Vidya Lakshmi spoke for 1 minute 47 seconds. In the evaluation session, Toastmaster Niladri spoke for 3 minutes 11 seconds. Toastmaster Abhinaya spoke for 2 minutes 30 seconds. Toastmaster Gayatri spoke for 3 minutes 20 seconds. Toastmaster Suhasini spoke for 2 minutes 2 seconds. Toastmaster Anand spoke for 3 minutes 4 seconds.
Thank you. So now we have Srinidhi to present the grammarian report. Sorry, not on the report.
Good afternoon, everyone. So for the prepared speech, speaker 1, Vidya Lakshmi, did not use any fillers. It gives a plus. TM Gokulnath used and once and so twice and many times. And he also used then thrice. Speaker 3, Rizwan used one times and 3 times like, 2 times and 1 And speaker TM Nisha used and once, like once, and that's all. Speaker 5, Rav sir used and once, so thrice. And for table topics, TM Divya used but once and 3 times. And TM Manikandan used and 4 times and 2 times. Guess Manoj used and twice, like 4 times, but once, so twice and 4 times. TM Akhilesh used and 4 times, so 3 times and 4 times. TM Hamsa used and once and like 3 times, so 4 times. Guess Divya used and 5 times, like 4 times, twice, so once and once. TM Rizwan used and twice and so once. TM Prabhat used and once and 2 times. TM Anand used once, but once and like once. TM Rav used, and TM for evaluation session, TM Niladri used and once, so quite many times and once. TM Abhinaya used and once, like once, and so thrice and 3 times. TM Gayatri used and thrice, like once, but twice, so many times, 4 times. TM Suhasini used and 4 times, like twice and once. TM Anand used but once, so thrice and thrice. And the TM Modi of the day used and twice, like thrice, so twice and quite many times. TT Master TM Suhasini used like once, so twice, 4 times and once. TM Pundalagama used thrice.
Thank you, Srinidhi, for the content report. So now we have Toastmaster Abhinaya to present the grammarian report.
Thank you. So, hello, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. As a grammarian of today's meeting, so first I would appreciate all the people who used word of the day in today's speeches. Toastmaster Vidya, Toastmaster Akhilesh, Toastmaster Hansa, and Toastmaster Suhasini. I am also a bad person who are not used. I advised you and I have not tried to use ruminative word of the day. And first, next thing, I just tell a good usage of words in all this session. So in first prepared speech session, we got very good usage of word in ashamed of, resilience, gleam of pride, immense pressure, and supportive, incorporate, emotional engagement, unique voice, accomplishments. These are a good usage of words, and some areas of improvement which I wanted to tell is using the word stood across is different, where we have to use stood up. I stood up for me. It is the right usage of word when you're using stood across. And we say no. It's it. When you're using in past tense, we have to say said, because if you say, I'm saying now. When you want to use in past tense, we have to use said. I said it. And where also is not like we have to use where also. Said like we have to use we were also, not wealthy. So like we were also doing it. So that is where is the for plural. We are using was, it is for singular. And when we use the should use for only articles. Say there is a monument, the Ashoka, the great emperor, the Taj Mahal, or something which is of thing has to be coming with the. But using the sentence for the chair and the education, the event is not required. So we use articles usage of a and they should be used on appropriate word. And when we are saying to learn slowly, it is more better to use I have to learn slowly rather than I to learn slowly. Like you're just coming and learning slowly. Someone use learning slowly rather than to learn slowly. I use this. That has to be right sentence formation. And here in the first meeting. So this is also when we are telling the first meeting or meeting, it should not be always the. We can use in my first meeting, or in her first meeting. That is more than enough. Then always using and the. So this is all the area of improvements. And second is a table topic session where the people use words like extreme and innovative, nature and showcase and resilience, perseverance in a good usage. And this very small thing, and apart from that, this one panic and ghost and diverted into superpower, extrovert, introvert, noisy. This is all the good usage of words which is unique in this. And we have just very small improvement in that. So when you are using again say that, when you are using past in your way say that. And something from them. So that should be like something for them. Like when you're using that, for them is like giving for them, from them is getting from them. So when we're using showcasing suffering, that is something where you're using in continuous present tense, ing. To use to showcase is something we are taking in past perfect. So you use this to showcase to suffer. That is how we have to use it. And one last area of improvement in table topic section is simpler instances. So there is nothing called simpler. We have to is simple or simplest. This is the right formation, right usage form when you are using simpler instance. And next, good usage of word in evaluation session going forward, resilience, perseverance, understanding and transition, narrated, affluency, envision, protege, mnemonics, fabulous. And few areas of instruments. Again, when you are doing while talking, we have to use when I was talking, because while is something we have to use it different. But when you are using when I was talking in past tense, that sentence should come when I was talking. And is must is something when we use for singular. But when we use plural forms, we have to use are. And objection on. So rather than objection on, we have to write. I just have to object of objection for this. That is the right thing which we can use it. And about this, like that, about this resilience. So that we have to use about my experience or something. So apart from this thing. So this is all overall improvements in the evaluation session. So with this, I hand over the control to the editor.
Thank you, Abhinaya. for the grammarian report. So now it's time for the general evaluation report for today. So like we had wonderful topic chosen by the Toastmaster of the day, plastic everywhere, which is relatable to everyone. So many of you talked about like the plastics where we take bags to buy things and all that. So that is only what I feel it's a 10% of the plastics. Not only that, like our Toastmaster of the day explained, everywhere it is there, right from hospitals, health industry, at home, anything you buy, groceries. Even someone said sachet should not buy, you should buy bottles. What is that bottle? That is also plastic, right? So everywhere there is plastic, so we must do something to like reduce it. You can't eliminate it, right? So I want to share one thing what I do. So whatever plastics which is coming out from my home, I don't put it in the dustbin. So I keep it separately and I give it along with the newspaper. Like whatever plastic bottles I get, right? All of them, even the food, right? You guys order a lot, right? They bring it in like packages. So all that we'll wash it and keep it. Then we give it along with the newspaper. So it does not go into the landfills. So this is simple which can be practiced. So that's my 2 cents on plastic everywhere. And coming to the evaluation, the meeting started on time. We had 5 great speeches today. And I think the team and also the members have done a wonderful job in getting the speeches. And coming to the table topics, all the topics were very related to the word of the day. Right, so I think ma'am has done a wonderful job in getting all those topics. And coming to the evaluation, like we have to see some evaluators giving the evaluation of the meeting. And about the improvements, today we had some logistics related issues, maybe that could have been avoided. And another point for TMOD, we can give a place here. Okay, so TMOD being the chief guest, so he should be seen, like when he's sitting here, he should be able to see the audience and the audience should be able to see him. So that is something we can do, I feel. With that said, it's good meeting. I would like to hand over the control back to the team.
We have come to the end of our today's meeting. There is a WhatsApp group created for voting. Please take time to look for the best performance. I like to add a final note about our theme of the day, that is plastic everywhere. Plastic, as I said earlier, it has become an integral part of our everyday life. It is not easy to separate it at one point itself. Even countries dependent upon this plastic itself. So the government is making initiatives like it is asking the producers of the plastic to make it more recyclable, enhance the process of producing the plastic more recyclable, and they are also advising others to go for bioplastic type usages.